What a finish!
Wow. From Manhattan Beach, Alex Corbacero joins me. And Alex, maybe we might have to go on a scouting tour of Manhattan Beach later. Tom Mitchell with the ball at the halfway stripe. And they will face Argentina, who has looked better and better with every match this weekend. Mitchell hoists it high. Way up. For the ball goes Argentina and it bounces back.
And on the story of trying to pick your team, it's going to be a tough decision for the coach when your team has performed this well over the weekend.
Yeah, and you know, even the subs that didn't start in the first few matches have come on and played very well. And speaking of playing very well, Harry Glover. Glover dots down for Team GB. And they can hurt you if you give them space. Revolt drives it forward, gets his knees to the ground. Good pass by Echart. Skipping through a tackle. As the ball comes out once again. Rounding the corner is Igro. Lays it back. Good contest at the breakdown. That is Marcos Mendeta.
Backwards, always backwards.
Ball goes backwards off the hand. Norton trying to close. But Argentina going to cross over for another try. The speed of the game, the quickness of the ball.
And also the speed of restarting, the speed of their play, which never really lets the defense recover. And it's frustrating Team GB when they get rolling with those quick rucks.
Marae adds the deuce, and so we're tied at 7. Comes Felipe Del Mestre from Pucara. Parents here in LA to watch young Felipe. And Cinti takes a bow while Revol gets things started once again. Marae goes behind number 6, Santiago Alvarez, and he's tackled by Ben Harris. Revol. The chip kick through, Del Mestre. And that ball tried to be regathered by Dan Norton there, but he knocks the ball on, and it was a free ball, but it squirts past the dead ball line. So we will go to break at 7s here. 7 on 7. Well, it's 7 points to 7. As we step away.
Dan Norton, I'm sure, is licking his lips for an opportunity to run it in here.
You got nobody back on defense. And you wonder, just a kick forward for Dan Norton usually does the trick. Oh, but not if Mitchell dummies half the Argentinian team on the way to the try line. Absolutely stupefies this defense for Argentina.
Fake right, and there's actual options there. Defenders have to bite, and that creates a space for him to go the distance.
Before they travel to toe, and can't be anything but proud of Tom Mitchell, 2-time Olympian and 2-time captain of the Olympic team as well.
Absolutely, and I know him personally as well, and he's a very stand-up guy. I don't know anyone who's got a bad word to say about him as well. So, Leo, you've got a great dad on your hands as well.
And the penalty there earned by the work of Dan Bibby. And scooting through, Ollie Lindsay Haig. And Ollie Lindsay Haig has been around the international scene since 2009.
I'm dabbled back to 15s, but as always, me, his heart lies in 7s. And just great to see him out there enjoying it. For him to see when the bullets are flying and you need to make the decisions that get the job done, who rises to the occasion.
The ball finds its way back to Luciano Gonzalez. The referee tells Ollie Lindsay Haig to leave his hands off the ball. Breaking through, Santiago Alvarez. An advantage going against Team GB. So does Team GB have the defensive will? And does Argentina have the templanza?
They're getting close on time, Brian, so it's getting real to the wire here. So if they pull it back, this will be an absolute moment for them. But I think they'll back their chances with the penalty.
Cat Roach, the assistant referee, coming in off the sideline to have a talk with Paulo Duarte.
Yeah. So it's moves by the head. Yes. 7 blue. 7 blue. Give me the mark. I'll give a yellow card. Number 7.
7 blue. That is
With the ball.
Lautaro Bazan Velez, and I believe he's being called for a head roll that Cat Roach saw.
So, AR, in the last breakdown, you move the player by the neck. It's a yellow card.
An interesting turn of events here. 18 ticks on the clock.
Okay.
Perhaps not the templanza that Santiago Gomez Cora was looking for, but it gives Team GB the break that they need.
We have a penalty, moved by the head. You have a scrum?
And while Team GB may win this game, in the last 2 days, the team that's accrued the most points throughout this tournament has been Argentina. And as a result, they will win the trophy here at the Quest for Gold Sevens. But not before we see the U.S. team play Korea for one more time.
Come here.
Final scrum, 18 ticks on the clock.
Red substitution. Paulo, red substitution.
Mitchell takes a look
Go for it.
at the number of seconds left. Harris back in the game. Ankle feels fine. Bowen comes off to take a rest.
You ready? Come here. Come on. Go.
They're going to come in here, Rob.
Line. Set. Steady. Pull in.
Mitchell to Ferguson. Lindsay Haig. Oh, great run by, what the feet of Ollie Lindsay Haig. And he's trying to finish. And here comes Ben Harris. Oh, he could have given it to him. He would have scored a try, but instead he just kicks it out and says, I'm tired of being chased by Argentinians.
He just took the W and ran. He could have maybe put Harris away. Harris was saying, hey, bro, this is my moment. But what a way to run the clock down and say, oh, don't worry, guys. I got it. I'll just turn into the hot stepper for about 15 seconds, run the clock down, and then kick it into touch. Fantastic work from Lindsay Haig. And a great victory at 21-14 for Team GB. And as you said, Brian, Argentina have been the standout of the weekend. And I think they look the team that has shown the most going into Tokyo, in my opinion, so far.
Yeah, they seem to be the most composed and polished side here. 18 seconds left on the clock and about 17 seconds of an Ollie Lindsay Haig highlight.
20 minutes later.
Quest for Gold Sevens. It is Argentina. They have been good this weekend. And as you mentioned, Alex Corbacero, they have been the class team this weekend, the most consistent for sure.
Absolutely. Very well-deserved winners. And head of AG Rugby, Dan Lyle, handing over the trophy to the Argentinian team.
And a celebration for the Argentinians. I believe that's the manager they have in the air, throwing him around like a rag doll.
Oh, what a sight. Absolutely love it. Such a passionate Rugby Nation. Anytime you play against them, play with them, there's emotion and energy, but that's just so good to see.
Well, something to celebrate tonight, and then something to celebrate tomorrow as well, as Santiago Gomez Cora, the head coach of this Argentinian team, will make his announcement tomorrow in a private discussion with his players. It's got to be heartbreaking, and even Santiago told me that it is one of the worst days of the build-up. You know, it's a time to get to business, but it's also, you know, that it is a difficult thing to turn a player away who thinks that they're